Hey guys, so before I make more videos on Philippines, the coming videos, as I said, are going to be extremely complicated. Like these videos are not going to be simple. So we really need to up our brain power, guys. So this video is very, very crucial for us, and especially if you have children. Please send your children to Belarus. I cannot stress this enough. If you want your child to have a hundred-fold increase in brain power, become the top of the class, and top university, and become a champion, please send your kids to Belarus. This is a very, very critical country for us to develop our brain power, because life and the technology that the aliens are using is extremely complicated, guys. We need more brain power. So the country that I have discussed earlier was Philippines and Thailand, small countries, right? They don't come in the radar of mainstream media. 99% of coverage is either about US or UK or China or Russia or Japan, Korea, India, right? You will never hear about Belarus. And I can guarantee you, please watch this video till the end. You will be blown away, guys. You will know the control they have over humanity. I can assure you, you didn't know. I'm sorry to sound cocky, but this information really blew me away, guys, because I was researching to increase my brain power, because I know we have split brain, right? So when I researched deep, I knew it is not Germany, guys, Mercedes and Bugatti, right? Or France or UK, we know it's not, and Russia or US, we know the education system is crap, but or China or Japan, it is not those countries, guys. Japan, it's okay, but it is not up to the level of Belarus, guys, because I can tell you we need brain power on a crazy alien level, which Japan cannot offer, and it doesn't have a straightforward way. I have found out why Belarusians have, as the title of my video shows, highest IQ in Europe. This itself may come as a surprise for you, because we all have been brainwashed into believing Swiss workmanship, right? Swiss watch, how intelligent are Switzerland and Germany, right? Mercedes, then BMW. Nothing could be further from the truth, guys. It's all Belarus. We will prove it today, undoubtedly. If you have children, as I have said it, don't send your children to US. Most of the Indian parents make super critical mistake in sending their children to Anglo countries, English speaking. It is the worst mistake you can do your children for the life of slavery, guys. There is 1 in 100 chance of your children becoming super successful. When I am done with Belarus, you will reconsider your decision if you are planning to send your children to United Kingdom or US, Canada or Australia, right? So most of the Asian parents make super critical mistake to send their children abroad to UK. Please do not do this. English is a satanic language. It is nothing but to brainwash you, guys. Please send your children, and if possible, you also can go. That is what my plan of this video is. Now we know where to increase our brain power, but they have made it extremely difficult to reach this place, guys, because of sanctions, right? So I was researching a lot of countries, so this information just doesn't come, right? We in conspiracy have to go to everything. So when I came across this, like, flashy headline, Europe's last dictator, I knew something is cooking in Belarus that they are not telling us. As you can see, Alexander Lukashenko, right? He is called the dictator of Belarus. So I was going through lot of stuff about all most of the countries, but this country stood out, guys. And then I came into a lot of IT stuff that blew me away. That will, I am 100% sure, will blow you away too. A guide to UK, US sanctions and controls on Russia and Belarus. You have heard about Russia, but not about Belarus, right? I can tell you Belarus is even more critical than Russia, China, US combined, guys. It is a superpower country. The only problem is this is a small country. So this is country is fighting with alien level intelligence, not humans. So aliens are directly controlling Belarus. We will prove it today, guys. Swiss government adopts more EU sanctions on Russia and Belarus. So they are making it difficult for us to go to Belarus. So if you have the means, and if you come, I think for students, they can still go to Belarus. So please do not make a super critical mistake of sending your kids to US, Canada if you are planning. Please send them to Belarus. He will come as the most intelligent guy in your city and your country, guys. We will prove it because you may not have heard this. Belarus ranks first in Europe in terms of IQ of its population. Did you know this? So this small country is the number one, guys. It's not UK, it's not Germany, right? It's not precision watch, right? Switzerland. Belarus is the number one IQ country, and this IQ they are not measuring it right. When you know it's people who stand out, you will be blown away. And I found out why it is so and how practically we can take advantage of it. So the younger you are, the more effective and more easily you can take that. If you are older, it will take some time, but this is a super critical alien level information that they are hiding it from rest of humanity, guys. So please pause this video until the end. You will be blown away. So do you know the people from this country who stand out now, like the difference between the people from Belarus who are smart and the other humans is in the orders of magnitude, guys, in Richter scale. But the aliens are like, to be honest, they are far smarter than entire humanity. So they know how to blank this out from your consciousness itself, guys. So number one guy that I will take the example, like who stands out, and you may or may not have heard about him, is Gennady Karpovich, guys. If you are into computer like IT field, you may have heard about him. He is the number one programmer of planet Earth, and he is from Belarus, guys. Gennady Karpovich is a Belarusian competitive sports programmer who has won major international competitions since age of 11, as well as national competitions. Widely regarded as one of the greatest sports programmer of all times. Like I have been following him like since very when he started international competition, but I knew he was from Belarus, but I couldn't connect the dots. So he has been number one forever, guys. Like he's the greatest, the number one there is. And if you, like, he was born in Gomal, Belarus, but if you see his achievements, like it is insane. Like a more comprehensive list of achievement can be found in Competitive Programming Hall of Fame website. Like he has been champion for Facebook Hacker Cup, uh, top coder, Google Code Jam. He has been winning forever. Yandex, Russian Code Cup, Kotlin, International Olympiad in informatics. He won absolute first place in 2009, 2012, 2011 gold medal. Like he never goes down. He's always a winner. All top coder high school competition, Vanugach. Like this is insane, guys. Even to track this, like code forces, if you are doing some programming, you know how difficult it is to crack 100, guys. It is nearly impossible to crack the top 100. Forget about top 1, top 5. And this guy, Tourist, is his code name. He has been number one forever. Like his brain must be some working on some other level. That is why I was very curious what is special about Belarus that is different from rest of the world, guys. We need to find out. We need that intelligence, guys. The coming videos that I am going to make on Philippines, it is extremely alien level intelligence, guys. We need to increase our IQ, guys. So I found out how. So if you have children, I am really telling you to dig deeper into this and immediately send your kids to Belarus. After 4 5 years, he'll be a champion. I can guarantee it. Please watch this video. The second guy is this. You know this guy Gates, right? But you didn't know. You may not know him. His origin. He's Steve Ballmer, and he is also from Belarus, guys. And they were roommates. But the thing is, we know he's a Jewish. But even the Jewish put their people in certain regions for them to become smarter. Steve Ballmer is now worth 157 billion, more than his former Microsoft boss Bill Gates. So you can see last year he took over even his friend Bill Gates. Microsoft president visited his ancestors' motherland. So this his parents like were Jewish, but they were from Belarus, Belarusian palace with an exhibition of paintings by Jewish artists. But I am coming to the bigger one, but you will get an idea, right? So this guy itself is the biggest, baddest programmer on planet Earth. So can you imagine how his brain might be wired, right? We need this kind of intelligence. But I am just beginning to unravel the intelligence of Belarusian guys. The number one, this is how they brainwash us, guys. Every freaking time. AI. Do you know who is behind AI? You will be blown away. I can 100% guarantee you. You never knew who is the brain behind AI. You will think this guy, right? If we are in conspiracy, we know there are other brains behind it. But no, guys. Sam Altman, we know, is just a front for AI. He has zero contribution. He is not the inventor of artificial intelligence, the world which has taken over. So most of us know that the big money comes from US. So US is only the funding empire. It doesn't have the brains, guys. It intakes brain from rest of the world and puts their face. So if you think OpenAI and AI has anything to do with the creation of AI, you are totally mistaken. This entire AI ecosystem, right? Bard, Gemini, GPT, Hugging Face, Claude, Perplexity, and thousand other platform. Do you know where it came from? You will be blown away. This is the level of English brainwashing, guys, because we know English is a satanic language. So if you are getting information in English, you must do research, guys, because English is designed to brainwash you. That is why it is the number one language on planet Earth. So it is imperative that we do research. So all this AI came from not from US, guys, or from China. They want to give left right paradigm, right? They want to you to believe that China is number one in AI. So they promoted DeepSeek, which we know is literally the code copy from OpenAI. So the aliens are literally giving the code for OpenAI to DeepSeek, right? So Chinese has nothing to do with DeepSeek. We will prove it today, and you will be shocked. You may not have even heard about the person who is behind AI, guys. That is how they control you. Top 10 AI leaders who change the world forever. Let me say one word, bullshit. Sorry for my French Canadian guys. They have absolutely no contribution to AI. Zero. This is what pisses me off. You may like feel the anger and frustration in my word, because the brainwashing, guys, they brainwash humanity like anything. This guy, Canadian, Irish, UK scientist, he has no contribution. The current AI, he has been working on AI, okay, for hundreds, 10 to 20 years, but the foundation of AI, the paradigm shift that you saw in ChatGPT is not his contribution, guys. Jeffrey Hinton is nothing to do with AI. No Joshua Bingo, Andrew Neg, Pifili. At least the guy that I am going to mention should be in top 10, top 20, top 50. Nobody mentions it, guys. Dennis Assab is like he's the DeepMind, Gemini, Google guy, right? OpenAI, Kate Crawford, all BS. So if you think these guys, as projected by the American media, has anything to do with AI, they got you, guys. Aliens fooled us again. Believe me, this this whole OpenAI has nothing to do with Sam Altman. He's or these top 10 AI leaders. I can guarantee you, they are just funding, they are working on the core intelligence, guys. If you give that core idea, then they can copy and paste. These people, what I call, are back end BPO call center level intelligence guys. They are copy pasters, credit grabbers. This is not the intelligence of America at all. AI is not the work of the West. It is the work of Eastern European, a Belarusian guys. I will prove it. The reason they brainwash you with all this Chinese, etc., because they know you will can be easily fooled. Because even today, after 300,000 years, they still see you as monkey guys. I know it hurts, right? But they know how a monkey, your primal instinct are of hero worship and brainwashing guys. They know you will not research, you will believe it when it is softened and when it is creamed and buttered. So you will immediately believe all these lies. You will not dig deeper to know the deepest truth that can free us. So these are nothing to do with. This is what shocks me. Let me tell you who is behind the innovation of artificial intelligence, guys. This, as I said, these people are extremely brilliant, and they make sure you never heard about this. Not one interview of this guy who is behind artificial intelligence madness that we are seeing. Dmitry Bahdanau, guys. This is the scientist who created attention based neural network, right? So if you go through it, I was researching it, I was blown away the amount of control they have over humanity. A bit of bragging. I invented the content based neural attention that is now a core tool in deep learning based NLP. This is the guy who invented attention-based mechanism on which ChatGPT runs, guys. Attention is all you need. Attention is all you need is a 2017. You see, they have put 2017, but this is invented by a Belarusian guys. Research paper from 8 scientists working in Google. Since it was came through Google, it became the number one paper. But it is attention. This keyword is based on Bahadanu guys. The paper introduced a new deep learning architecture known as transformer. I have gone through this paper. This transformer is not invented by Google. It is the work of Bahadanu based on the attention mechanism proposed by 2014 by Bahadanu. It is considered a foundational paper in modern artificial intelligence and a main contributor to the AI boom. You see, as the transformer approach has become the main architecture of a wide variety of AI, such as large language models. The Anglo, the Western before Bahdanu, they were going sequence to sequence, guys, which were good for what is the capital of India, Delhi, but it cannot transform large language models into a specific question and answer. That is why this attention mechanism took over, guys. So if you compare sequence to sequence before attention, you will see how critical this guy was to changing the entire landscape of artificial intelligence. And you may not have, I am 100% sure now. I don't even have to say 99 because the level of brainwashing by aliens is perfect, right? So this is the paper, Dimitri Badano, neural machine translation by jointly learning to align and translate. So this is the year 2014 and it has been cited 39,000 times. So this paper is what led to the boom in artificial intelligence, guys. So I was researching on it and he also came from Belarus. You see, I was blown away. There must be something in Belarus that is triggering their brain to the next level, guys. And I am not done yet. So I was looking at the interview of him. I was blown away. Not one interview of the guy who created the entire AI online, guys. I have to literally dig into the Russian interview, guys. Can you believe it? This is the Russian. This I have done. I translated it. You can translate like this. Then you can see has anything changed? Is Belarusian science in the field of AI? So this is the guy from Belarus. they are. This is the from Minsk. I tried to fit somewhere in Minsk. We talk about ML and Montreal. So he had difficult time in Belarus because of funding, right? So I went through his interview. He talks about, but what shocking is not one English paper took interview of him, but there are thousands of interview about this fake guy, right? Because he is American, so you are forced into believing that he is some force of nature that we should pay attention to. Literally, the attention should go to the Belarusian. You see, like if you think about it, I am from India, right? So I have no connection with Belarus. We Indians have no connection, but we have. I will come to it, but this is purely based on research, guys. No partiality. We in conspiracy go where the truth takes us, right? So this is very critical information to know that the AI is not from USA, guys. Please remove United States, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand if you want to see a bright future for yourself and your children. Please send your children to Belarus. We may have crossed our limit, but we can try it. That is what I am coming to. But if you are planning to send your kid, I will suggest them to send immediately, like 10th, 12th, or if you are in India, 5th, 6th, 7th, send them if you have the money, right? It is very cheap to spend as much time, as much schooling as possible in Belarus. I can guarantee you guys, they will be brilliant because we are just getting started. So Indians are very much familiar with this aircraft, right? Sukhoi. As I said, if you think AI is AI, the like the complete shift in human consciousness came from Belarus. Wait till we go to the aircraft, guys. You may think the number one aircraft in the world, like there is a competition between F-16 and French, but most agree that Sukhoi is the most advanced fighter in the world. Do you know where it came from? Who invented this? Who is behind? Who is the brain behind Sukhoi? Right? Fifth generation radar defense stealth fighter, right? In India, this fighter is the number one. Russia offers India its most advanced Sukhoi 57 stealth jet fighter. So it is Reuters, so you will know. Russia has nothing to do. Now, the big countries are the problems, guys. They take the talent. So you will think that Russia and China and US is the big guys. No, guys, we will prove it. The brain behind this is not Russia. They offer the infrastructure, the ground, the but the core brain power that we need did not came from Russia, guys. This the Sukhoi 57 is been picked as the most advanced solution in the fifth generation fighter market. So let's see what is this his story. The Sukhoi 57 aircraft developed by Sukhoi. So who is this Sukhoi, guys? Sukhoi was founded in the Soviet Union by Pavel Sukhoi. You see, who is Pavel Sukhoi? He's Belarusian, guys. Pavel Sukhoi was a Soviet aerospace engineer, aircraft designer known as the founder of Sukhoi Design Bureau. He is born to ethnic Belarusian parents of a peasant's background. You see, I'm very sure you may not have even thought about Sukhoi coming from the brain of a Belarusian, right? That is how they control, guys. You think it is Russia, right? It is not Russia, guys. There are small countries. The other big country, like out of this world that we don't know, is Czechoslovakia, guys. Czech Republic, the Android program language, Kotlin, and JetBrains, right, if you are in program. So entire Android apps are created in Kotlin right now, which is developed by Czechoslovakia. And Tesla chief scientist, Andrej Karpathy, he is Slovakian, not an American. So there must be some huge neural shift that is happening in Eastern European that we are not aware of, guys. So you see stamps on Pavel Osopovich Sukhoi Belarus 20. So they released a stamp on his name. So you can see there must be super brain power involved in this country for Russia to create a separate design bureau in his name, right? Sukhoi. So aircraft, Russian aircraft manufacturer. So I have seen this. So if you come face to face with Sukhoi, I was in Mumbai and in Indonesia. I have experienced this. Even the sound and the way this aircraft is designed, you will be blown away. So this should have come from a genius mind, guys. This is not a ordinary aircraft. So this brain is equal to the brain of AI, Dmitry Badano and Janadi Karpovich. This is not a simple brain, it is a very complex brain that we need to fight the aliens, guys. Literally, I'm not joking. So, what is it this? So, I figured, and there are many guys that we do not know, but what we know is Belarus has the highest IQ in Europe, and we know Europe is like the top dog of the world. So, in this area, if this place has the highest IQ, and from this place came the number one programmer on planet Earth, the birthplace of artificial intelligence, which is what I will call it, not USA and Sukhoi aircraft. So what is it in Belarus that we need to understand so that even we may increase our brain power, right? So after lot of research, I finally found out, guys, this Belarus, Ukraine, Poland, Slovakia, this area is extremely brilliant. As I said, the OpenAI founder, is a Polish guy. The Tesla PyTorch, Tesla Vision, through which Tesla vehicle runs, is created by a Polish guy. And Apple co-founder, so he was also from Poland. So this area, AlexNet, the neural networking software came from Ukraine, Slovakia, Andrej Karpathy. So this area has something going on that we are not being told, guys. This is a very incredible place. So I was researching on it. What makes their brain bigger? But the aliens are incredibly smart, guys. Because the thing that I am going to tell you, you will be scared now because that is how they brainwash us, guys. They know our brain, guys. Radon, guys. What if I told you the secret to their brain power is not vitamins? That is how they brainwash, right? Drinking milk every day, as our India says, like in India, all mothers want their children to drink milk so that we become smarter and stronger. Nothing could be further from the truth. And America, it is all vitamins and vegan juice, right? Going vegan juice, morning walk, exercise, all BS, guys. The if you want to increase your brain, there are a lot of neural hacks. I have gone through many of them, paracetam, anaracetam, right? So there are a lot of neural hacks available online, but they are all BS. They do not increase your brain power to the next insane level, guys. We need the brain power to work on the insane level, like top dog. So only this compound, this element, radon. But as soon as I say radon, you must go scared, guys, because radon is a type of radiation, guys. Right? Radon is a natural radioactive gas. So whenever I say radioactive, they need to trigger the monkey brain in you, guys, because radiation equal to fear, guys. This is how we are supposed to be brought up, because this is the one thing that will free us. But they know humanity is still working on a monkey brain. I know it hurts and I shouldn't compare humans with monkey, but what can I do, guys? They literally see you as a monkey. The entire mainstream media science is designed to stimulate your monkey brain, because we all came from monkey. We have a lot of monkey genetics, so they stimulate that. So as soon as I said radon, you need to get the shit out of you. You shouldn't even think beyond, because fear will paralyze your brain. So when I did research, I came across this radon is very high in this region, super high. In highest is in Belarus and Ukraine, but certain places in Belarus have unusually high levels of radioactive radon. So the monkey brain triggered in me, and I got scared because of radiation, right? And I shut down my research. But I knew because I had other information, so I really needed to look it up because they know how to brainwash you guys. Radon is a major cause of lung cancer, so please shut down your computer. Do not research beyond this because radiation equal to death, right? Radiation equal to lung cancers. Radon World Health Organization. So I knew if it is who, then we need to really dig deeper. Millions in US exposed to dangerous radon every freaking years, guys. They have to tell you how dangerous radon is. January 22, 2025. Now in next year, January 22, 2026, they will say thousands of US citizens exposed to dangerous radon. So you see, they know you. This is the reaction when you read this, guys. They expect this. Exposure to radon causes lung cancer in non-smokers and smokers alike. What is radon? This Mayo Clinic we know is a completely controlled Illuminati crap, right? Why radon is so dangerous? Ask Mayo Clinic. So when Mayo Clinic and World Health Organization says radon is dangerous, then you really need to dig deeper because it may not be what they are telling you, right? We in conspiracy know it better. So I looked deeper and I was blown away, guys, because I didn't want to be gotcha by this brainwashing agenda of aliens. So please, when you hear about radiation, do not get scared, guys. I'm telling you, do not get scared because we know about Galen Windsor, right? He literally licked uranium and plutonium, right? The most dangerous substance known to man was leaked by this guy, Galen Windsor, PhD, nuclear physicist. Galen Windsor was a renowned physicist in the United States. He designed and worked on many nuclear power plants. Windsor believed that the fear of radiation has been exaggerated so that a few people, powerful people, can control power resources like coal and oil. So he literally licked the uranium, guys. To prove his point, Windsor ate uranium live on camera. So there is a video on it. You can go through that video. Unmasking the nuclear scare, Galen Windsor and the war on atomic truth, how oil elites buried a boundless energy future. So if you go through this article, you will see in this video he literally eats radioactive uranium and live till 82, guys. The doctor's average life expectancy is 60 years and he lived up to 82 years. You see, he has fathered many children also. And he was not a some run of the mill guy, he's a PhD guy, he's nuclear scientist. He literally built nuclear reactors in America. So this video was like a very controlled one, but you can watch this. I will put this link in the description. You can go through it. The reason is if you have a uranium yellow cake in your basement, you can light up the whole town for 25 years, guys. You don't need with a single gram of uranium, your car can run for years. That is why this elites they didn't want the uranium to be sold every day. Literally, guys, I'm telling you, this is a incredible information that is buried. So we need this nuclear energy literally in our body. Now the real things comes, guys. The therapeutic use of radon, a biomedical treatment in Europe, and alternative remedy in the United States. So this comes from the National Library of Medicine, a very respected uh, government website itself, right? So this is not written by some not one of the mill people. These are written by scientists and doctors. So many people have found out the growing recognition in the United States and Europe that healthcare is driven to a significant extent by an emphasis on consumer choice and demand. So many people found out that radon is very good to their health. So in this paper, I described the medical application of radon as a pain reliever using the notion of medical tourism as a framework. I became aware of therapeutic use of radon in 1997 through a chance encounter with someone who claimed positive results from a treatment she undertook in a mine outside of a small town in Boulder, Montana. So people like us in alternative science, alternative healing, most of them find amazing result when they are near radon gas, guys. So this is what is going through the bodies of most of the people living in Belarus and Eastern Europe, which makes their brain super alien level intelligence, guys. Everyday home radon exposure is associated with altered structural brain morphology in youth. So if you don't fall for the radiation scare, this is what you need, guys. Altered in youth. So when you cross your young age, like your brain becomes more frozen, it is not elastic. So this is why I said, if you have children, if you are planning to send your children to study in college or school, consider sending them to Belarus, guys. He will come as the most brilliant student in your town. So the younger you send them, the better. So if you are older, we can try it. That is what my experiment is going to be. I'm planning, if possible, because they, due to sanctions, they have made it nearly impossible to get visa, but I think student visa is much easier to get. So if you read this, I was doing a lot of research, so I came across this. Belarus is known for its sanatoria that utilize radon water for therapeutic purpose, guys. The thing is, in Belarus, the radon gas and water is mixed, guys. It's all over the place. That is why I believe that the reason, after doing a lot of research, and I found out that radon is not radioactive, doesn't kill you. In fact, it opens up your brain, guys. It makes you super intelligent. The radon water extracted from deep springs is believed to have a curative and preventive effect on the body, with properties similar to those found in other renewed health resorts. This water is used in various treatments, including radon bath, which are known for their analgesic, sedative, and spasmolytic effects. Radon water resources. So Belarus is one of the countries which has highest, source of radon. Radon water in Belarus is primarily sourced from deep underground springs. Radon water is believed to have range of therapeutic benefits, including normalizing metabolism, reducing pain, improving immune system, normalizing blood pressure, analgesic, sedative, and spasmolytic effects. Sanatoria. So there are a lot of spas and resorts, like which offer radon bath, guys, radon spa. So I was looking into some of these. You see, Sanatoria in Belarus, one of the only countries, like there are Czech Republic is there, and in Lithuania there are some, but the center is in Belarus, where you can easily get radon, guys. The other country is Czechoslovakia, and these two countries have very high IQ. Like the chief scientist of earlier, the ex chief scientist of Tesla was not Elon Musk, guys. He was Andrej Karpathy, and he is the founder of OpenAI also, and he is from Slovakia. So there must be definitely something, right? So I have, if you think this is, I am quickly going through the stuff, but I have researched, vitamins are fake and all the vegetables. So there is nothing different in Belarus. Belarusians eat one of the highest cheese, right? Belarus is the highest exporter of cheese also, but there is nothing special in cheese or their vegetables. Like it is not different from Switzerland or Germany. So I have compared lot of data, guys. So don't think I'm just arriving. So right? In conspiracy, go through all the information. So I am not arrived by by toss or by lottery. So I have arrived this information after lot of deductions, guys. Not this, not this, not this, because vegetables and vitamins and neurohacks and cheese and milk, etc., can only take you to say certain level. It doesn't explode your intelligence to the next level, guys, which is why the AI Sukhoi, right? Mathematics number one people are from Belarus. So, and you can see, I am just one guy in conspiracy. So imagine what 100 guys can come up with thousands of scientists that are from Belarus that we do not know. You can see what is the how important this information is for us. Some districts in Vitebsk and Grodno region, Belarus, have recorded high levels of radon. Research indicate low levels of radon. So the thing is, highest exposure to radon, like radiation, is injurious, but low level microdose, guys, small, little dose since your childhood opens up your brain, guys. Neural networks, literally the name, right? Neural network, NLP, in artificial intelligence. So that is why I believe the AI came from Belarus, not from Sam Altman OpenAI. He has zero contribution. So high levels in specific areas. So you can see I went through radon in the air of residential premises on the territory of Belarus. You can see I gone through some of the, this is in Russian, but what we can we do, guys? The Anglo media completely controls the narrative, so we are not getting information from small countries like Belarus. So if you are in India, you will never have access to something like Belarus or Czechoslovakia, right? We will mostly know about China, Korea, Japan, and or US or Canada, where we send our childrens and they have very not so bright future. So if you have the means, the because of sanctions they have made it much harder. But if you can, please go to Belarus and spend some time in their spa. That is what my plan is, to spend a lot of time in Belarus to increase my intelligence, because we need the intelligence, guys. Because the coming videos are going to be extremely complicated. The Filipino and why trend micro was established in the Philippines. The emotions, your laptop, I told you, electromagnetic force and magneto-electric force. John, like Maxwell's equations, I will cover it. Negative numbers. So if we really need to rise up and fight the aliens, we need to increase our brain power, guys. Nothing is simple, because the plan of the aliens is to overload simplicity, guys, to limit the choice. So if you are a simple human being, you will be given only Coca-Cola and Pepsi, guys. You need complication, guys. Super complication engineering mind we need to unravel how this world is controlled by aliens, guys. But they tell you just take Pepsi or Coca-Cola. Make your life simple, right? UPI, QR code. So you become slave by repeating the things again and again, guys. So we need a lot of brain power is what I am telling. So yeah, guys, I will make more videos on this before I tackle the bigger one, the Philippine one. The final frontier for us is the Philippines, but we need the brain of Belarusians, guys. Yeah, guys, thanks.